Hello everybody, how are you doing? My name's Diana, this is Diana Simplifies. If you are new here, welcome, welcome. The cat that is walking behind me is having a mental breakdown. That's Mila, she had a vet visit today. I don't know what they've done to her, but she's very worked up. And I usually record in here. This is my office. It's actually it's practically an empty room. You see a piece of furniture here. There's another one over here and an antique piece of furniture over here. So it's just basically a bare room with a few essentials in here. So anyway, if you hear Mila, I am so sorry. There's not a lot I can do about it. However, I have something fun today I want to do. It is time, I promised you in my last video, it's time for this. I'm very excited. Now this is just a very small order and the order before was very small. So what I've decided to do is just put them together. So the other one's already been opened. This one I just picked up today. So let me just show you a few. See, I'm like all discombobulated too. I think we sat over there for over an hour. It was just like, oh my word. I got there early thinking, hoping we can maybe move along a little faster. That never works, does it? Sometimes it works. Okay, this I really like. This was from my last order, so I've already opened it and used it. This is looks like it says 020 BB cream. I really like this. And the color seems to be, I believe, that's the color, NC22. And, oh, she's playing with one of her Temu toys. Maybe she's just playful. Bless her little heart. She's really had a hard time of it. She's been at the eye specialist. They made pictures of her eye and sent it to the other eye specialist today. I'm actually very thankful they did that because they have no idea. They're trying very hard not to say to me, we have no idea what's wrong with your cat, but I know that's what it is. They do not know. If they knew, we would not be consulting with someone else. And that's okay, because my vet said, when this all started, my vet said, I've never seen this in 40 years, and he has seen a lot. He's not an eye specialist, but he's seen he's seen thousands upon thousands of animals. 40 years, it's a lot of pets. Okay, so anyway, this BB cream is really, really thick. Y'all will have to tell me because I've never used a BB cream. Is it normally very thick? Is that usually the thing? I really like it. It seems to be very full coverage, very, covers up some of your issues. If you're like me and you have some issues that you would like to cover. It says lasting performance, instant oil absorbing coverage cream. And it is 1 ounce, so that's just I think that's just a normal size for a foundation. So I'm really, really liking it. The first time I used this, I was like, wow. And I don't really feel like I have an oil problem, so I didn't really get it for that. I just had heard a lot of people talk about BB cream, and I thought, you know what, I'm just gonna try it. It was only, let me tell you, I did remember to write the prices down. It was $2.60. So, I mean, I didn't think it could be beat. The color turned out to be perfect. If I get a little bit of a tan in the summer, sometimes I do, so it depends on how much swimming I get to do, or if I'm out, sometimes it is so hot here in the summer, and if I don't have a pool to go to, I just stay inside more, so I may not get so much of a tan. If I have to walk the dog super early and super late, then I'm not really out in the sun. So it's just gonna kind of depend, but if I get too dark, this, or a little bit darker, this might be too light, but it's okay, because a lot of times, if I start tanning, I kind of quit with the makeup. I just put a little powder on and move on with my life. I don't use a lot. But anyway, I am loving this for $2.60. I thought it was a great price. I also got some more stickers for my friend. This, again, was my friend who likes the cow stuff. And so these ended up being $1.98. It's a whole this is the big stack of cow stickers, and these are, again, the waterproof ones that you can put like on your water bottles and stuff like that. Just really cute, different things. That one says have a good day. Here's another one with a saying on it. It's a moo point. It's life. Wait, it's like a cow's opinion. It doesn't matter. It's moo. So just some sayings. Let's see, what does this say? He needs some milk. He needs some milk? Okay, he needs some milk. I don't know. All right. This looks like a popsicle stick. Isn't that what that looks like, a popsicle stick? Am I crazy? So anyway, it's just different cow stuff. This is cute. It's just like a little So anyway, you can see it's a huge stack. So we're not gonna go through everything one by one, but anyway, these are the really nice waterproof stickers. You can put these on your laptop if you want. You could probably stick it on your phone, cover or something if you wanted to. But anyway, or you can journal, you can use it in your planner, you can scribe it, whatever, send it through the mail, whatever you like to do with your crafting stuff. So that was $1.98 for those. Okay, I got this kitchen thing. I try not to buy lots of kitchen gadgets just because a lot of you have seen my declutter. Some of you have seen my decluttering journey, and I've been decluttering for a long time, even longer than I've been doing it on YouTube. And so, okay, Rangers got a little starting that again. But I've decluttered a lot, so I don't want to have a bunch of little gadgets. However, this thing was really cool. It's a blade brush, and this was only $2.08. So I was impressed with this. So basically what you do, now normally you'd be using a sharp knife. I'm just going to demonstrate with a not sharp knife because we don't need a sharp knife in here. But what you do, I just put like a little drop of dishwashing liquid on here, and then I maybe I put a little water on here to just rinse it off. And then you can just push this through a couple of times and it'll soap your sharp knife. Or the other thing you can put through here is your forks. So, because sometimes these get really gunky and they're kind of hard to clean off. And so you would just put a little soap on there and just stick it through there. I don't know how well you can see. Stick it through there, pull it back out, do that. There we go, all the way through. Do that a couple of times and it'll be all soapy. Then you can rinse it off and it should be at that point clean. So the main reason I got this is because when I'm trying to wash my sharp knives, I will have brand new gloves that are like $2.50, $3, however much those nice rubber, those nice kitchen gloves I use, the more expensive ones. Inevitably, if I'm hand washing knives, I will stick my glove first thing. As soon as I get the gloves out for the first time, I will stick them with the sharp knife. So I just thought, and sometimes I'm already forgetting to use it, but when I do remember to use it, I'm not sticking my knife into my brand new gloves. So, once you do that, the gloves don't work anymore. So anyway, this is a pretty cool little deal. Again, it's just called a blade brush. That's what it looks like. $2.08 was what I paid for that. Now, I think the only other thing that was in this particular shipment, I got 2 of these little hamsters. I saw reviews on these and it's pretty cute. You can just see it's just pretty cute, but I put some batteries in here and it talks with you. I ended up buying 2 of them because I saw reviews of people saying if you had to, they would kind of chitter chatter with each other. Let me tell you, they get so loud. I'm gonna see if I can get them to do it. It's ear piercing. So I haven't reviewed them yet, but I'm going to review them. If you do get to, just realize it is really loud. One day, I'm not even kidding, they were making so much noise in the kitchen and I thought, I'm just gonna go outside because I want them to interact and do their thing because I'm just kind of trying them out before I'm giving them as a gift. So I was like, I'm just gonna go outside on the back porch, which is right off the kitchen. And when I open that door, it makes a screeching noise. And so those 2 started screeching and it got higher and higher and higher pitch where it's like, ee! And you're just like, what is going on? So I was on the back porch and I could hear them inside the kitchen just going at it. So they play off each other. So anyway, I'm just gonna turn him on and show you what he does. This one is much faster than the other one. It's very weird. I got a gray one and a brown one. The other one is a little slow, but this one is like, boom. Hello.
Hello.
How are you? Okay, when you do something like that, when you do a little cough, which is really cute. Say basically, if you can't understand what he's saying, he's mimicking what I'm saying. So he has a little recorder in there. Whatever I'm saying, he's mimicking. Then they start playing off each other and they start mimicking each other. So I'm gonna get the other one out. And this is where it's gonna get noisy. And they start coughing. If I cough, they cough. And then it gets louder and louder and like ear piercing. So, but anyway, I just want to sort of show you how it goes because it's funny. Hello. How are you? Are you slow? Hey, what's wrong with you? I think this one's not quite right. See, he's busy. I had trouble the last time. I actually made this video before and then I scrapped it because I didn't really like it. Hang on. Hey, what's wrong with you? Yeah, something's wrong with this one. And it had brand new batteries. He's got the batteries still in him. Can you hear him clicking? Okay, this is what he did the last time, but then he started working. So I'm glad I haven't given this away yet. I think I'm gonna let them know this one's defective because, yeah, maybe I can get a credit for him. Is there something wrong with you? Well, I really wanted to demonstrate how funny it is, like if you cough and how they start playing off each other. But anyway, you just get the general idea. When I start coughing or you make any sort of screeching noise, they play off each other, they copy the screeching, and then it gets higher and higher and higher pitched and louder. But you're just not working, are you? Okay. He's still just clicking. Well, I'm sorry. So we're not going to get a full view of exactly what's happening here. Did you cough it up? Ranger's over here like, what? Ranger's over here like, what? Ranger's over here like, what? I think there's something wrong with you. Maybe your batteries are old. Maybe I need to switch his batteries out and try again, but he's been slow ever since I got him. Switch his batteries out and try again, but he's been slow ever since I got him. He's slow. Okay, so anyway, that did give you the idea. I'm glad he finally came to, because it was like he was just making the clicking noise and that's all he was doing. Okay, I'm gonna try a different set of batteries and just maybe that's all it is. But I mean, I thought the batteries I put in there were new. You know, you never know. You just never know. Okay, now let's open this one. I've got some gift stuff in here. I'm trying not to buy too much stuff for myself because again, you know, I spent more time in 2022 decluttering than I usually do. It wasn't that I just was constantly going at it the whole year, but especially toward the end of the year and then in January 23, I really did a lot of decluttering. And so I just don't want to fill the house back up with stuff. And I've really cut down even on stockpiling. I keep saying I'm gonna do a video about this, but I've really, I mean, it doesn't have to be a long video. I've just really cut back on the stockpiling. I've done stockpiling for probably, I would say at least 20 years, but right now I've kind of put that on a hiatus a little bit, and maybe just, it's not that I'm never gonna stockpile again, and I haven't gotten rid of my stockpile. I'm just kind of working through it, just kind of using it. Okay, I got 3 gifts for a family member. I got something for me to try out for cleaning, and then I got a decor item for myself. Let's look at my decor item first. Okay, yeah, I like this. All right, so if you're familiar with me or at all, I have a cat named Sunshine. So y'all, a lot of you know my little orange tabby is Sunshine. She's the cutest little thing. She's been sick almost the entire time I've had her. She has an autoimmune disease that affects her platelets. It messes her whole CBCs out of whack. It's crazy. And I found this. It says, "You are my sunshine." And you can see these little holes right here. I'm gonna put this above the chair. She stays in my kitchen most of the time. She is venturing into the den. That's how I know she's better, because she's venturing into the den some. She and Cricket got into it, you know, at least 2 years ago. And she just went into the kitchen and she never left again. And now she's starting to venture back into the den some, not that much. And then sometimes Cricket will slap her back down. And Cricket is tiny. It's like, do you not realize you're twice as big as she is? Because Sunshine has gained weight, so she's like 11 pounds or so. And Cricket's like doing well to be 5 pounds. So yeah, just slap her down. That's my whole thing. Just slap her down. But anyway, this I thought is so cute. You are my sunshine. I've been looking for sunshine stuff just to get a few little things, not a bunch, but this will just go on the wall. So it won't be like some clutter thing that's just hanging around. It'll be hanging on the wall, but you know, it won't just be sitting around on a flat surface or something. So I think it's really nice. It's It's metal. And I think it's beautiful. So I'm really excited about that. That looks exactly like it did in the picture. I want to say it's around, it looks like about the size of a sheet of paper. I think it was around 8.5 by 11. That may not be exactly, but somewhere like that. Now, it was a little bit more expensive. It was $6.98. They do sell some of these that are cheaper. So just keep that in mind. In fact, it's probably because I wanted this one that cost more. I feel like most of the metal decors like this are around $5, but this one was $6.98. But again, I wanted it. A lot of the You Are My Sunshine stuff that I've picked out has gone out of my, I'll pick it out and it goes out of my cart before I order, because I don't order, you know, I'll put stuff in the cart and just leave it and then it goes out, but that's fine. You know, I'm not gonna die if something, you know, never see it again, but I think usually it'll come back in. Okay, this is a hat. I got two cat items for a relative for some gifts. This is, okay, let's see. This is supposed to have like cat ears, but until I did that, you can't tell, I mean, by looking at it. Maybe when you put it on, and since it's not for me, I'm not gonna put it on, but it's a beanie and it's supposed to look like cat ears. So maybe once it's, you know, once your head's in there, these will stick up like little cat ears. I don't know. It's not really looking like that right now. To me, this looks like a square. But maybe putting it on is where it becomes more like cat ears. But anyway, even without that, it's just a cute little beanie. I think I'm probably gonna have to tell her it has to do with cat ears though. On here it just says black and gray, and they had different colors in this. Let's see, how much was the beanie? $5.98. And I think I had several things in my cart. The prices did go down. I don't remember, but I feel like that might have been one of them. It seems like I thought I had seen this cheaper, and so I did a search for it, and once I did that, it was already in my cart, but then I also did a search for it on the app, and once I did that, the price came down. So you might try doing that, just like if you already have it in your cart and you're thinking, because some other little store inside Temu, it's a lot of different stores together, and so another store in there might have it cheaper, and so that's why I did a search for it. I didn't find it cheaper, but then all of a sudden, it like came up for the same price, and all of a sudden, my cart, the price went down. It was very weird, like that exact moment that I started looking for it. Okay, this same person also likes these other little beanie hats, and I think this one came down in price too. This is a multicolored boho hat, or actually maybe it was already this price. It's only $2.18, and I had seen some more like this. Can't get into it. I'm making a lot of noise here. I'd seen some more like this, but I feel like this was a less expensive one, and so I just went ahead and, oh, that is soft. The review said it was soft, and it is. It's very colorful. It's coming out more blue than teal. This is actually more of a teal color. Okay, let's see, and that's coming out right. I'm not sure why the blue is looking more blue on here than it is green. This is looking more green in person, but anyway, it's very beautiful. It's very soft. It feels like it's polyester. I think it could be washed. Let me see if is there a tag in here? Oh no, and that's the other thing. You can put your ponytail through there. So this is really cute. I actually was thinking I might like to have one of these myself. So when you're first looking at it, it doesn't look like you can put a ponytail through there, but it does have it through the top. So you can just have it covered over like this and just have it as a beanie. Or if you have a ponytail and you want to put your ponytail through, you can do that. So that is super cute for $2. It doesn't say, let's see. Yeah, 100% polyester. And I guess these are the washing instructions on there. I'll be honest, I really don't understand all those symbols. It says 30 degrees. I think that means washing machine. I don't know. But anyway, there it is. I really like it for $2. I don't think you can beat that. And I think with this, you could wear it, you know, like it's spring here right now. We're in Tennessee and it's spring right now. It's doing very nice for about, we had an ice storm. We had an ice storm it was very cold, obviously, and then it warmed up, and it's been pretty warm ever since, and up and down, but pretty warm right now. So that's pretty. I gotta take this off. Speaking of warm, I'm burning up. So yeah, so it is spring here. So I think you could actually wear that as a spring, and it's also probably warm enough if it wasn't super cold outside. You could go ahead and wear it outside, or you could just wear it as a decoration. She's the type of person, she just likes to wear stuff like that, so she's not gonna care. She'd wear it in the summer, it wouldn't bother her. She just likes to wear stuff like that. Now, this is a cat wallet, and I think the price also went down a little bit on this. So it was, in fact, I'm pretty sure it did, because I feel like it was a little more than I wanted to pay for it, and now it came down to $4.99. So it's got a magnet right here, so you can see it's got a little tissue paper right here. But the magnet closes it. Let me get the tissue off of here. Isn't that cute? I may end up getting myself one of these. I think that's really, really cute. So the back is just plain. It's got the zipper, and then it's got the little ears. And then I just think that is so cute. Okay. Okay, so it unzips right here. And inside it just looks like a regular wallet. It doesn't, you know, so many times I'll see people complaining it's so small or whatever. It's like, I mean, what do you expect? This is the normal, to me, that's a normal size of a wallet. It doesn't seem any cheaper than any other wallet I pretty much go to Walmart and get my stuff. So it's got room for like your it's hard to see, but like the credit cards, I think right there. And the same thing over here. It looks like it's got room for more. And maybe you could put your change in here if you wanted to. It's got the zip pocket. And I think you could stick some dollars back here if you needed to. So yeah, I think that's gonna be fine for her. So you just zip it back up. And then, oh, and it's got the little, oh, how cute is that? I just think that's darling. And I think she's gonna love it. I'm a little confused how come one side you can't see the leg comes all the way up and this side doesn't. But I mean, it's not perfect, but whatever. Okay, so, and there's the zipper. The zipper's working. Yep, I think it's cute. Again, that was $4.99 for the cat wallet. Very, very cute. I'm gonna go ahead and put it back in this little piece of plastic. I'm sorry for all the plastic noise. I know that is very loud at times. And then I've got this one other item. These are the 5 cloths. These are just kind of like for using in the kitchen, dishwashing, you know, however you would want to do it. $1.98. I also got these on a bargain. This price definitely went down. I think it was about $3.48 or $3.98, and I ended up getting it for $1.98, which 5 cloths for $1.98. And look at the weave. It's kind of interesting. And I like that it has different colors. Let's see how many colors. Oh, these are bigger than I thought, y'all. I thought this was a lot smaller. So that is taking up the whole screen, bigger than I thought. And then we have that was blue. This is like a peach, kind of peach color. And you can see those ridges on there. Another peach, so 2 of the same. And then it looks like 2 of the kind of the pinkish. It's almost like a lavender, pinkish lavender. It's coming off more lavender for you, more pink for me. Okay, that's probably more like it right there. So here's the other pink one. We'll just do it back here. Whoops. Yep. Maybe Mila's calmed down. She's being quieter. She was playing with that little toy. What did they do with the toy? Oh, the toy's back here now. Yep. Okay, so interesting. I kind of forgot what people, I don't know if they were cleaning their kitchen with these or using them for dishwashing cloths or what exactly. They do kind of have that feel where they kind of tug on your hands if your hands are dry, which mine are, because I just use my hands so much for cleaning and everything. I've just had dry hands for a long time. But I think I'm gonna like them. I like the fact that they're lightweight. It feels like that these will dry really fast. So if you're wiping your kitchen down and then just want it to kind of dry and then reuse it later, or you just want to dry it and throw it in the not the dishwasher, but throw it in the washer. You could probably throw it in the dishwasher too, but throw it in the washer. It feels like it'll dry really quick. So I kind of wish I'd gotten one more blue one, but anyway, it is what it is as far as when they send you the colors. A lot of times you don't really get to choose. So I do keep that in mind because I'll look at the reviews and sometimes they'll have like a really super cute print and people are like, well, I got the 5 of the same exact print and they're not happy. But you know what? If you just know that ahead of time, you read those reviews so you won't be surprised, and then you can decide, am I gonna care if it's the same print? If I'm gonna care, maybe I shouldn't order it. So with this, I'm happy that it's different colors because I was kind of wondering, am I gonna get different colors or is it gonna be all the same color or what exactly is gonna happen? So the fact that it's, if it was 5 different colors, I'd be even happier. But $1.98 for 5, not gonna complain, not gonna complain. I'll let y'all know if I like these. So they're pretty interesting. I'll let you know what I think about those for sure. People really, really liked them as far as for cleaning. I can't remember exactly. I feel like people just were using them for everything, even like dusting. I don't think I'll use those for dusting because I kind of the way that it has that microfiber kind of tugging feel. I'm not gonna probably want to do that for dusting, but I think in my kitchen, I'll like it. I really, really am addicted to paper towels. I'm kind of trying to reduce my paper towel usage. And I use flowery cloths when I clean houses, and I'm really successful with that for house cleaning. I'm very good with using it I have one that I'll use for their bathroom, one that I'll use for their kitchen. Well, I usually start in the kitchen, but kitchen use, and then I have one for the bathroom. And I have one that I wipe the mirrors or glass or anything like that needs to be wiped. So a separate one for that. So I'm really good with doing it when I'm cleaning somebody else's house, but at my house, I'm still very addicted to the paper towels. So just trying to cut my paper towel use down some. Although I will say for me, this is me type of thing where I weigh things. Like there's a lot of people that think we use too much water. So my thing is, well, if I'm constantly having to wash something like this, then I'm using more water. But I'm already washing a load of this kind of stuff a week. And so because of my cleaning business, and so this is 5. So that would be enough cloths for 1 a day for 5 days of the week. That pack was so inexpensive. In fact, I almost thought about buying 2 packs because it was so cheap, but I did kind of want to try it first. But if they work out and I'm able to use these and wash once a week and reduce my paper towel use, that'll be even better. So I'm already washing a load of this kind of stuff once a week because of my cleaning business. So, I should be able to reduce some, but just sometimes I feel like there's arguing on YouTube. I see some arguing, and it's none of you guys. I'm not talking about y'all, but just in general, I'll see people going back and forth. Well, you're using way too many paper towels. We need to stop wasting that. And my thing is like, well, at least that dissolves. When you throw a paper towel into a landfill, it's not like plastic. The paper towel is going to break down like immediately, right? Because it's paper. It's a paper product and it's really soft. But on the other hand, with this kind of stuff, you're having to use your washer more. So that uses up quite a bit of energy. So I kind of am like this with it. So with me, I'm not one of these just like, oh my gosh, we're using way too many paper towels. That actually doesn't bother me. If it bothers you, totally understand. And so anyway, I'm just going to try it just to see if I can kind of cut down on my paper towel expenses, because I do tend to use too many and feel like I need too many. And I feel like it's time for me to start weaning myself off just a tad. But that's no reflection on what anybody else is doing. You do you for sure. I've used a lot of paper towels for a lot of years, so ain't throwing no shade, nobody else. All right, you guys, love you. Thanks so much for being here for my Temu haul and my review for my first items. Love you guys. Talk to you soon. Bye-bye. Guys, I wanted to update you on part of the Temu haul. Do you remember these? These were supposed to be some sort of miracle cloth, and I told you I couldn't remember exactly if people liked them for cleaning their windows or dusting or just cleaning their kitchen. I could not remember what the miracle was. I wanted to tell you though, the very first one I used, can you see these pulls? I think I just put it under some water and it started pulling like all the way across. So I don't know. Now, first of all, this may not bother you. It irritated me because it was brand new. Can you see all those? There's one here, there's one here. It's pulled all the way across here. I don't know if you can see that very well, but it's just pulled all over the place. Y'all, all I did was clean my kitchen counter with it. Like, what is this? Yeah, like there's a string right there. So it pulled all the way across there. Then I got the blue one out.
I used this one, you know, for a day or two, and then the whole point of this was so I could just kind of clean the kitchen and then just toss it into the laundry room and have, you know, the next one I could use. So I pulled the blue one out, and it is not pulling so far. So, and I've used it a couple days. I don't really understand. It may have one, or it might have one pull on it, but it does not look like this, where this one's just, it's bizarre, y'all. But one thing I did notice, although it was pulling before I ever touched my stovetop, our stovetop is very weird. We have a Gen Air, and I know some of you have seen me cook in here before, so you've probably seen it, but the stovetop is strange, and so I can see why the cloth, I can kind of see why the cloth pulled on the stovetop, but the rest of the kitchen, just plain kitchen, just flat, plain kitchen counter, nothing special about, I mean, they're very old counters, but they're not like jagged edges by any means. So just putting it under the faucet and putting a little soap on it, I can't for the life of me figure out why it pulled. So anyway, I just wanted to update you on that. I don't see that there's any miracle about them. I'm not unhappy with them. I think I only paid, I want to, what was it, like, what did I say, $1.38 or $1.58. I got some great deal on them. They were, I think they were $3.48, and somehow the price went down. So I was like, even better. And I even mentioned in the video, I wish I'd bought 2 packages. Y'all, I'm so glad I didn't, because while there's nothing wrong with them, my Fly Lady cloths don't do that. So I talk about my Fly Lady cloths a lot. It's flylady.net. She does BOGOs a lot, which is, it's a 3-pack, and it even comes in a little zipper thing, like a lingerie bag, and you can wash them inside the lingerie bag. So she gives you 3, and they're good sized, and they're inside the lingerie bag. And then with the BOGO, you get 6. So you get 2 3-packs inside the laundry. So you're getting 2 lingerie bags and 3, 6 total cloths. You can't beat it, and they don't tear up at all. I've had some, after I've used them at least 15 years. I've had some that have a tiny hole. They're still usable, but I mean, I've used them forever before they got the tiny hole. So I'm just very impressed with hers. I've used them in here, and I don't recall ever pulling, like having a pull mark of any sort. So I don't really understand it. So anyway, after using these, I'm like, what was so miraculous about these? And I didn't see anybody in a review talking about how it just pulled on everything that I'm not kidding. I put the cloth in my hand, put it under the faucet, ran the water, and it was either running the water or pouring a little bit of dish soap on there, and it was already starting to pull. I don't understand that. And then, like I said, when I got the blue one out, it didn't do that, or it didn't do it as noticeably. So I don't know. They're all made of the same material, but I'm going to definitely use these. But my point is, as far as I would personally, because the BOGO ones are so good on flylady.net when she does the BOGO, and she does it pretty often. And I think she'll even do like a 20% off. So let's say you wanted to just get 3. I think at any time she has like a 20% off code, I feel like, that you can use. So you could just get the 3 in the little zip up bag and get the 20% off. She used to do that. I haven't watched her in a long time, but she used to talk about it all the time, where she would run that 20% code. If you just want one item, get the 20% off, or maybe you can buy more than one. I really can't remember how the code worked. But anyway, she had like a 20% off code that you could use. So if it were me, I'd skip the $1.50 or whatever this was and go straight to the Fly Lady cloths. I use those for everything. I use those. I'm going to be doing a Tiny Tidy Tuesday. It probably will post before this video, but I'm going to do another Tiny Tidy or another video showing you how I clean my windows. I don't even put product on there. It's just water. It's a dampened cloth, and I wipe them down, and I'm done. It's a 1-step process. Dampen the cloth, wipe the window. Dampen the cloth again, wipe the next window. You don't have to dry it. So it's a 1-step process. It's water only. It's not spraying any chemicals in the air. So I didn't try these for the windows, but I swear, but with the way it was pulling, I don't even feel like, well, there'll probably be something on the window that's going to make it pull, So it's just like, I'm just going to be using them on my kitchen counters. I'm going to skip the stovetop from now on, because they just don't work on that at all, because it just pulled like crazy. Or use this one that's already pulled for it. But anyway, it did. I have washed it, so you can see it washed up fine. It's all those pulls are from me using it. Every pull on there. See that long string right there? All that is from me using it. So I don't know. Very strange. But I just wanted to update you on that, because I just feel like, if we're going to use Temu, we want to get the best items we can for our $1 or $2 or whatever. And I did not personally feel like this is the best deal you can get. I feel like you can pay a little bit more, get a much better cloth that's going to last you 10, 15, maybe even 20 years if you're, if you're, I mean, I use those cloths every day, every single day in my work. If you're only using them around your house, clearly, if I can use them for 15 years and they work, if you're just using them around your house cleaning, it's going to last you longer than that. It's because I'm using it for a lot, you know, taking something to my work and cleaning is rougher on it than just my regular home maintenance cleaning. You see what I'm saying? So it's going to last you longer. Just like my vacuums don't last as long because I'm taking them with me. The cloths also would not last as long, and they're lasting me 10, 15 years. So I just feel like it's a better deal all the way around. Once you buy one of those packages, you're not going to need any more. If you want to buy 2 packages, even better. You're definitely not going to need any more. All right. Thanks for listening. Just want to update you, and I will see you next time. Bye.